If you would like to create a slice of cake instead of a sheet cake or a round tiered cake, this is what you can do. You are going to go to the shape maker and start with the rectangle tool. We're going to start with a side view of the cake. We'll actually make the cake pieces from the side and then add the triangle on top. And we're going to click and drag. This is the top layer of icing. And we're going to go underneath this and create another rectangle that will be the actual cake. And I want it to be in line. Notice that I unselected this shape before I started the next one. So on my keyboard, I hit Command-Shift-A to remove the blue dots that were on it for the selection. This is what it looks like selected. To unselect, you press Command-Shift-A. And I'm going back to my rectangle. I'm going to make the thickness of the actual cake itself, and let's say I want it to look something like that. Now for the cake, I would like to have it rounded. I don't want it perfectly square, so I'm going to tap this corner and pull in just a little bit. Tap this corner and pull in just a little bit. And for the icing, I'll keep that more rectangular. What I will do is copy and paste this 3 times. So I'm going to go to my selection tool, the black arrow, and I'm going to press Shift on the keyboard, tap the icing layer, and now both layers are selected. They both have blue outlines and white corners, or white boxes in the corners. And I'm going to copy this. So Command C, and then return to Command and press V as in Victor. So this would be the second layer, and if you get this pink line, you know that the two are at the exact same angle. I'll do that one more time. Command-Shift-A to unselect. This time I don't have to press Command-C to copy because the computer already knows that I want to copy that shape. I can just hit Command-V to paste another one. Okay, and those are my 3 layers of the cake. What I need to do now is add the icing that would be on the side. And I'll use a rectangle for that. And I'll match it in height and make sure that it lines up exactly with my 3 layers in the middle. And I'm going to merge the side icing here with the 3 layers of icing in between the cake. So I'm pressing Shift with my hand on the keyboard, going to the black arrow, and now clicking just the icing layers in between. Alright, so you'll notice I have 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Those indicate that they have been selected in addition to the one on the side. I'd like to merge these so that I don't have this outline on the edge. So I go to Pathfinder and Unite. Now all of the layers of icing have been joined together. The next thing that I'll do is add the triangle on top for the slice. To do that, I will go to the polygon shape, and when I create my polygon, before I create it, I tap the screen and it asks me how many sides would you like. I'm going to keep it at 3 so I can make a triangle, and this triangle is obviously too wide and too tall. So first I'm going to make it a little more narrow, and I'm actually going to curve the edges slightly, and then I'm going to tilt it. To tilt, you're going to hover near the corner until you see the double arrows, and now my goal is to line this up with the cake. And if there's anything that you feel is not in proportion, continue to tweak yours until you get the size that you like. So I'm making mine not as thick, maybe a little taller. Clearly this is the wrong angle, right? So I need to continue to work with that until I see that pink line. That pink line indicates that yes, this is indeed parallel. Now I've curved the edges because I want the top edge to be curved, but I don't necessarily want this overlapping with the icing in front. I'm going to place it slightly behind. To do that, I go to Arrange and choose Send to Back. And now the icing in front is visible so that I can see all 3 layers of the icing in between the cake. Okay, and that is the beginning of your slice of cake. Now you would decorate it with whatever icing you like and whatever theme you have for your dessert. Here's an example of one that has had color added to it and a strawberry added to it, along with the whipped topping. All right, good luck. I look forward to seeing your projects.